A Fox News alert for you this morning. Harvey setting sights on Louisiana, bringing back very painful memories for the victims of Hurricane Katrina.
And joining us this morning is Colonel Ed Bush. He's of the Louisiana National Guard. He spent 10 days actually inside the Superdome during Katrina. But let's talk first about what is going on right now. What are you experiencing there?
Good morning. Well, today is really our challenge today is two things. Number one, we need to maintain a position where we can react as needed here in Louisiana. And then certainly number two, we're already in the fight here helping Texas and do whatever we can in southwest Louisiana, southeast Texas, and that fight's going on today as well.
What are some of the precautions that you took? You knew this was coming.
You know, our approach has been the same for years now. Go big and go early. So as soon as that storm starts to make a move towards the Gulf, General Curtis, he makes the call, and hundreds of guardsmen go to work. And we pre-position guardsmen and their assets and the resources that we know we might need at key locations throughout the state so that we can react quickly.
How many guardsmen do you have out there right now?
Right now it's about 1,000 total, and we can swell and grow that as needed, but right now 1,000, that feels about right by what we're looking at.
I know you're obviously concerned about flooding. That's a great concern, but also a tropical storm warning issued for the southwest Louisiana coast, which could bring with it strong winds. So how do you prepare for both?
Well, it's a combination of resources. I mean, out there today we have helicopters, boats, high water vehicles, and then soldiers and airmen on the ground. And that's the big winning combination. Use all those as the best you can with the weather situations dictating. And hopefully, you know, that's what you need.
Well, and it's been almost 12 years to the day with Hurricane Katrina, and I'm sure victims of Hurricane Katrina are having triggers and flashbacks of that horrible time there. What are you seeing on the ground with residents this morning as they try to move forward with all the flooding that's happening at the moment?
Well, I would tell you this, as horrible as Katrina was, you also saw the best in people, and I would say that applies today. You know, 12 years ago we coined the phrase "neighbors helping neighbors," and I'm hearing that again, you know, this week. And that's kind of what you use as your mantra, and it keeps you strong and it keeps you going. And that's what you're seeing down there in Lake Charles and Port Arthur, neighbors helping neighbors crossing that border. And that's what you're seeing here today throughout Louisiana. Those people will step up and rise to the challenge.
It's interesting because as you're saying that, we're looking at a side-by-side video of New Orleans back when Katrina hit, and then we're taking a look at Houston today, what's going on there. And you're right, seeing people, neighbor helping neighbor, it's been overwhelming. And the stories of heroism that are coming out of both areas, what came out of New Orleans at the time and coming out of Houston now. In terms of evacuation orders in Louisiana today, I know we mentioned that you spent, 10 days inside the Superdome in Louisiana. Are you prepared for that?
Absolutely. And I think when you have a population of people where dealing with storms is part of their life, they tend to take evacuation a little bit more seriously. Now, you're always going to get those people that just don't want to leave home, and that's part of the challenge. But yeah, evacuation becomes a way of life in August here in the Gulf.
All right. We appreciate you waking up early with us there. Thank you, Colonel Ed Bush. I'm sure you've been awake all night long.
I appreciate you guys sending the message. It's important for the rest of the nation to understand what this is like. There's only a few states that have to deal with hurricanes, and it's a very real thing. It helps, you know, tremendously with you guys spreading the word.
Absolutely. Thoughts and prayers to you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.